we go. Right. YouTube voice is about to kick in.
I've noticed that you do have a YouTube voice.
I do have a YouTube voice.
I'm not going to do it. Hello, my name is Jack.
We all have accents. Hello, I am back with a brand new reaction video. I'm Chris Garner, joined with my good friend James Parker. This is your first video on the channel. And we're probably not kicking it off with a good trailer with these things. We're giving our reaction to Wonder Woman official final trailer. This went up last night for us in the UK. And you were coming over, so I knew I had to get you on for a reaction for it to help me through this.
For all the good it'll do.
For all the good, yeah. Now, there have been a few TV spots that have come out for this things in the last few days, which showed, you know, extended scenes, some new scenes. I think they're more TV spots than trailers, although I did call it trailer in my last one, so I'm assuming for this one they're going to put those scenes into this, so I can save myself the hassle of reacting to another 2 Wonder Woman trailers. If I'm going to speak what I think of Wonder Woman, in terms of the trailers that have come out, I've been excited for it. I don't think it looks awful. I think it looks like a standard superhero movie, but it doesn't inherently look bad, especially when we're coming off the heels of Man of Steel, Dawn of Justice, and Suicide Squad. DC fanboys can hate on me all they like, they've done that enough. But before we get onto the reaction, if you kind of sum up your thoughts on the DC movies, or the DC Cinematic Universe as it's called now, as a whole.
So, I remember being really excited for Man of Steel. That was very dull. Had a lot of potential. And it was quite funny at points, but not for like actual reasons of funny. It was just really wonkily acted.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't think it was probably the least bad of all of them. It just doesn't sum up. It's not good as it. Yeah, it was okay. Like, it was just not very interesting. They didn't really. I don't know. The first trailers of it, they looked like it was going to be quite a like a sort of a really bright idea, like Superman, sort of serious but not too grim and gritty. And then it wasn't. It was.
It turns out leveling a city at the end.
Yeah, and it was shamefully full of product placement and really shaky CGI at points. And
now, Dawn of Justice, you were there with me. You shared that joyous experience that movie was.
Well, again, thought that might be okay because
see, that's your problem.
Ben
thinking
Affleck,
that they're going to be good.
Ben Affleck, you know, we had our disagreements over him, but we sort of settled on he might be okay. He might be an alright Batman. He was not a bad Batman.
No, he was probably the best thing in it, in all honesty. And I mean, Wonder Woman, she was only in that movie for like 2 minutes. I thought she was okay in it. Suicide Squad, we did see that as well.
Yeah. I don't know what I dislike more.
Honka Honka, Jared Leto's Joker.
I don't know. Suicide Squad and Dawn of Justice were truly, truly abhorrent. I regret this. What is it? Collectively, nearly 6 hours of my life.
Yeah.
That I spent watching those.
Yeah, they're long movies. And
I'm not. Just to preempt it, you mentioned DC fanboys. So 3 out of 3 DC films have sucked. But it's not that I like the Marvel films better, because most Marvel films are also quite boring. They just have...
They have a similar formula for each movie.
They just have the good grace to not be really drab. Even if they're very by the numbers, they're at least enjoyable. I can't say that about any of the DC films. They've all been awful.
So for like trailers for have you seen any Wonder Woman trailers before going into this one?
Yeah, I saw the first one. It was nothing. It was just a trailer.
It's basically going to be Captain America: The First Avenger, really.
No, I mean, because that was a really, really good film.
Well, you know, we'll find out. So we'll watch the trailer together now. We'll talk much more about it.
I'm way too jaded on this now. I've seen 3 of them. They've all sucked. I'm not looking forward to it.
I've been open-minded on this one, so they're going to be hating on you in the comments for this one. So you don't care.
It could surprise me. It could not suck. I hope it doesn't.
So
but,
I usually know your opinion on things. You're quite. I thought I was cynical.
Look, there's no point going into this to be excited. It'll only make you miserable.
Oh, okay. Get that on a tattoo, folks. Right, as I said, we'll watch the trailer together now, and we'll talk more about it afterwards. So I'm going to click play now.
Diana, fighting does not make you a hero.
What if I promise to be careful?
Whilst I wipe out half of Gotham.
No sharp edges.
Be careful of mankind, Diana. They do not deserve you.
You've told me this story.
What was I supposed to do? Just let them die? Maybe. There's the Pocahontas shot.
Oh, I thought she was just going to run into Aquaman.
Greater understanding.
Right.
What is your mission?
Well, here's the thing. You are in more danger than you think.
It's like Tell the Truth, the lasso of truth.
It's not a very good one, is it? If he could still sort of wheedle his way around it.
Would die. The war would never end.
Oh, I like the Batman violence.
If you choose to leave, you may never return. Who will I be if I stay?
Just Gal Gadot, I think.
Oh, so she nicks all the stuff.
To the war.
Well, technically, the
She's a
war's
noble
that way,
hero,
but
you
gotta
know.
go this way first.
Our hero, folks.
How can a woman fight in this?
Oh, this is the comic relief character, by the way.
This young
Ah.
woman.
Oh, David Doulis, nice. Didn't know he was in the movie.
She's my,
Paramore.
Diana, Princess of the
Prince, Diana Prince.
This was an era where you could say princess and people were like, "Oh yeah, no, that carries a bit of weight. Well, you need to hide." Oh, I'm looking for
I
meaning,
believe that this
Chris.
war should stop. Help me stop it right now.
Doing it again.
What are you?
You will soon find out.
We've got like another popular song again, like in those trailers. Colour in a DC movie, that's nice.
And then blue and orange.
Wonder Woman, rated PG-13. Experience it in IMAX 3D June 2nd.
I think
Wow.
it looks fine.
Yeah.
It's they really played up the action in this one more. The previous
Yeah.
trailers sort of showed more of her origin, which you do get a little bit of in this, but they're really they try to get people in for the action, I think, on this one.
See, that I think is the difference. When you mentioned Captain America 1, like there was a good, third, maybe even like a good solid
It's like an
chunk
hour
of that
before he
film
gets in the costume.
where it's just the drama and exploring it. And while you know, there's every chance that might happen with this, it looks more like it's just going to be that bits of it interspersed. That's not a complaint or anything. That's just an observation.
No, that's what I've said that in one of my other reactions. I mean, Man of Steel did that. Batman v Superman didn't really do that, did it? I mean, it opened with Batman's origin, which was nice, but I really hope this one, because especially with Wonder Woman, she's not a character I inherently know a lot about. Like, I know she's one of the Holy Trinity, as they call it, of the DC comics. But she's a character I know nothing about, because DC, over the ages in terms of their films, they've really just put out Superman movies and Batman movies. One fails, they reboot Superman, and they just keep doing that, really.
It's a long time since we've had a Wonder Woman.
It's the Linda Carter TV show, I think.
TV show,
probably.
yeah,
Was
it
it
was.
the 70s or whenever that came out? I mean, the action, it looks exactly like the other ones we've had. I know Zack Snyder's not doing this, he might have a producer credit on it, but it looks like that kind
Looks
of
like
Phasmo 300 style action.
It looks like a Zack Snyder film. Again, not a complaint, it is. Yeah, I don't know. It looks fine, like you say. It doesn't really stir great excitement in me. But then I am cynical when it comes to these films now.
I'm wondering if Gal Gadot can, and I actually know that's how you pronounce her name now, because I watched an interview with her and that's how she said you pronounce her name.
She is a transformer.
I'm going to put a picture up on screen of that, because we were having a joke about that before. Where was I going with this? Oh yeah, I'm wondering if she can carry the film. You know, can she carry this film on her shoulders? Because she was very much a sort of an extended cameo in Dawn of Justice and showed up to do a bit of action, and we didn't really get much of a character from her or personality. I mean, this is her movie. I think, judging by the trailer and from how she acts, everything, she recites all of the lines in a very similar way. There's no kind of emotion or power behind anything. It's very sort of flat. I think that Chris Pine, who I think is a great actor, he's in the recent Star Trek films and Hell or High Water, and even the woman who's going to be like the comic relief character, I do think they're going to act circles around her, and I'm concerned if that's going to emphasise the fact more that Gal Gadot's going to struggle with this movie.
If she doesn't carry the film, then the film will be nothing more than a failure. Like, you can't have a Wonder Woman film, ostensibly comics First Lady. You cannot have a Wonder Woman film and it not be centered around her and carried by the actress. If it has to be that Pine is, doing acting for 2 or whatever, you've kind of failed in casting there. And I think she'll be fine. I think Gal Gadot will be fine as Wonder Woman. I think she'll be good. But yeah, if you make a Wonder Woman film where she's the second fiddle character, you're kind of doing it wrong. Yeah, I don't think she will. But then I don't think this is going to be a I'm where the acting is going to be sterling anyway. No, and that's why I disagree with you in general about Chris Pine. I think he's great. He's as wooden as his name.
But as I said, they're really playing up the action, and I don't know if that's somewhat of a distraction to everything else in the movie. They're really just showing that warehouse fight in this trailer, at least. It's
probably just that's all they've got is to sell it on the action, which is a shame, because the story of her arriving in Earth and it's middle of World War One, and she has to deal with injustice based on gender, and she has to be this is something Captain America has never had to worry about. And there's a really good avenue there for something more interesting and introspective, while still having it be a big action film where she beats up the Hun. Yeah, beats up old Jerry. Assuming that's the main villain in that. I couldn't really catch the accent.
Yeah, there was. You've got the whole German forces, and I think the main villain's going to be Ares, who I know is on Injustice, but I don't know anything about Wonder Woman's Rogues Gallery, really. I think he's probably the main one.
I don't know enough. I think isn't it mostly the Greek gods?
Yeah, it could be.
Could be. I'm probably wrong.
And judging by the trailer from how I think it's going to go, you're going to have a few World War sequences where there's the scene where she's in the trenches, then you've got the warehouse shot, but we did see a clip of there where you said blue and orange, I think it was the shot that you referred to. That looks again like it's going to be another deserted industrial estate, and then you're just going to have a big slanging match between Wonder Woman and Ares, probably.
It'll be fine. We've said fine about 16 times. Yeah. That's what it'll be. I don't think it'll be outstanding. I don't know if we'll get to see that much in terms of what Ares is or what his character is. I can't imagine he's tying into the Justice League overall mythos. Yeah, it's not like we're seeing Darkseid, unless he's the one who's behind Ares. But the other films haven't had Darkseid entirely behind it. No, they've sort of touched on it.
In Dawn of Justice, there was it was added back in for the Ultimate Cut. You see Steppenwolf, who is Darkseid's father, 80s. I think. Yeah. God, that'd be great.
I'll watch that version.
But yeah, my final thoughts on it are going to be that I hope. The action looks great in it, but I do hope that there's enough character there and personality with the Wonder Woman character to go alongside that. But, I'm open-minded for it. I know a lot of people are coming down like thunder on this movie. I don't think it looks that bad. I think it certainly looks a lot better. But then again, trailers can be deceptive, and we've seen that with the likes of Man of Steel and Batman v Superman. So that'll do it for our reaction to Wonder Woman official final trailer. Be sure to comment, subscribe, let me know what you thought of this trailer. Are you looking forward to it? Are you not looking forward to it? What did you think of the previous DC movies? I'm sure there's going to be plenty of hate mail in the comments as well on this one, but anything you like, please do drop us a comment. Lots of stuff coming up on the channel. There'll be more movie reviews, there'll be more reactions from me as and when trailers come out. So hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon at the side as well, so you get a notification every time we bring out some new content. And until the next video, we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.